What's up, guys? I'm Keyshawn Gervais, number 40 for the Kalamazoo Wings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So last year when I was in Finland, I did a lot of vlogging, kind of day in the life, when we travel, how we trained, what we ate, all that type of stuff. After a ton of support and texts from family, friends, parents, and especially kids, I thought, why not? I'm extremely blessed to be in the situation I'm in. For a kid like me who grew up on the reserve, it was my dream to play professional hockey. So for me to share my experiences with you, I think it's pretty cool. So throughout this video, you're gonna see me travel to Kalamazoo, game days when you're a scratch, and just kind of day in the life living.
Life in the coast is a lot of hotel rooms, buses, planes, different cities, but it's also a lot of fun memories. Here's some of mine, and I hope you enjoy them.
Woo! You boys like Mexico? Super Troopers.
The big blue suitcase, aka the Mazda 3, has its wheels back on the road. This time we're heading to Kalamazoo, Michigan after the trade from Adirondack. It went from melted snow to snowstorm, so it feels like we're back home in Saskatchewan. Glens Falls, the Thunder, the players, the organization, and everything in it will always have a piece of my heart, but I'm extremely excited to be here in Kalamazoo. After the 14-hour trek in the snowstorm, we're finally here safe. We were able to get everything unpacked so I can get a nice rest and get ready to meet the new team tomorrow. Today was a practice day, so I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to give you a nice little dressing room tour. Obviously, first off, we got to start out with the stick rack. Every guy's different when it comes to what they like for their specs. If you're an ECHL guy, you're using Warrior, or if you're an AHL or NHL guy, you're using CCM. We're going to take a little turn to the right, and if we go down the hall and take a left, we're going to see the gym, all the bikes, weights, everything you need to stay fit and in shape off the ice. Now we're going to head into the dry stall area. Every morning our dry stall bag is hanging up here, so we get in our gitch and get ready for the day. And of course, we've got the room. Now if we look over at my stall, we'll get a little bit of a gear tour. The ECHL is partnered with Warrior, which means we use Warrior helmets, pants, and gloves. I personally like the covert gloves. They fit and feel a little better than the alphas. My skates, I've got the fly lights, nice red in the back. My shin pads and elbow pads are both Bauer, and my shoulder pads and helmet are both CCM. Now probably my favorite part of the room, the hot and cold tub. Now the practice is over, we're gonna go head home, relax, and unpack the gear that we just got. One of my favorite parts about coming to a new team is the new apparel, and Kalamazoo definitely hits it out of the park. We've got Lululemon, and we've got starter jackets that look like they're fresh out of the 90s. This thing's sick. We've also got the Wings hat. Now we're just gonna unwind for the rest of the day and relax after a lot of travel. It's a beautiful Friday morning. The good Lord woke us up, which means it's game day. We're heading over to the rink to pack our gear, hop on the bus, and get ready for the game tonight. So obviously I didn't film much because I was trying to get in the right headspace and focus for the game, but we got here safe, we're unpacked, and now it's time to get ready.
The way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
Tough loss to Toledo, but now it's time to get back on the bus and head home.
4 to 6 days later.
First practice after the All-Star break's done. Nice up-tempo, get the legs going. And yeah, same thing every day. After practice, head home, get something to eat, just relax. I'm actually editing this right now, and I did a voiceover for when I went to the Hive to go get IV treatment, and safe to say I needed it because this is how I sounded. I did forget to mention that after practice, I'm heading over to the Hive to get IV treatment. This is perfect since I have a cold right now and I need all the vitamins, minerals, hydration, all that. So we're on our way to the Hive to get needled up. This is my first time doing IV treatment, and I've heard nothing but good things about it from other guys in the league or buddies from back home, and I wanted to try it out, especially because I was sick. So for this, you get two options, performance and immunity, and of course I took immunity because I was sick.
3 hours later.
So after the IV treatment, I came home, took a nice nap, then ordered from my favorite spot, Noodles & Co. Oak set off the fire alarm, which I thought was pretty funny, but gonna eat this meal, chill out for a little bit, then watch my client, Waylon Gardapi, play a little bit in the SJ. After this, gonna head to bed and start the day all over again tomorrow.
2 days later.
So Friday, I didn't record much for the vlog, honestly, forgot about it, but I woke up, went to the rink, did the scratches skate since I wasn't playing, and it's Motley Zoo night. We had the live band there, had the Motley Crew type jerseys. It was pretty sick. Yeah, so this is a little bit of footage from that.
Early the next morning.
It is currently January 31st, game day versus Toledo in Toledo. We didn't play the day before, so that means we come to the rink and do a scratches skate, kind of find out if you're playing that day or not. In this case, I'm not playing again today, but you know what? That's okay. Anytime I get to come to the rink and work for a living playing hockey, I'm extremely grateful. We have a lot of guys who are going to do the job tonight, and I'm extremely excited. First thing we do, we get into our gitch, get into our gear. We're going to be walking over to the zoo rink today, which is kind of in the multiplex across the arena, so gonna get on the sheet, chop it up with the boys, and enjoy a surprise appearance from Christo. For these drills, we're usually doing skills, battle, or flow drills, anything to keep us ready to go for when our name is called. Usually these skates are optional for the guys who also played the night before, but since today is a road game and our schedule's been a little bit tough, the guys get to stay home and rest. Coming into a new team can be really tough, but the way the coaches, the players, the management, and the staff, as well as the fans have brought me in with open arms, it's made the transition really smooth and made it really easy for me. Now, I've only been here for 2 weeks, but the way I've been treated has been top-notch, and it's already been one of the most professional organizations that I've played for. Now we're back home from the rink, got our skate out of the way. It's about 1:30. I think it's time for a shave and a haircut. So I usually only like getting my hair cut by one person. So if I get traded or move to another town, I have to find a barbershop. And let me tell you, after the haircut I got today at Get Beamed Barbershop in Kalamazoo, this is definitely the spot I'm going to be going the whole time I'm here. That's definitely my barbershop for the year because I ain't had a cut this good since my last barber back home. But they did everything that I asked. They did it perfect, 5-star review. Get Beamed if you're in the Kalamazoo area, definitely go there. Now a few of the boys that aren't playing are coming over to O's place. We're going to watch the boys play, hang out with Bo for a little bit. Just editing the finishing touches on this, and I didn't really record much on this day, but we lost against Bloomington. Unreal game. We were down 3-1, came back, but we unfortunately lost in a shootout. Here's, I guess, 2 clips from that.
Welcome to today's episode of Cooking with Quiche. Today we're going to be having steak tacos, fries, and broccoli. We're going to be starting off with a fresh seasoning blend of salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and ground paprika. We're going to throw that in the fridge for about 30 minutes and get the oven preheated. Next step, we're going to toss some oil in the pan and start by cooking the steaks 2.5 to 3 minutes on each side. Now that the oven's preheated, we're going to put in our fries, then start cooking the broccoli towards the end of the steak being done. Lastly, we're going to put our tortillas on a buttered pan.
Nicely seasoned, very tasty and perfect for a winter's day.
that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed bits and pieces of my life, whether it's traveling, going to the rink, or just everyday life. Before I do go, I would like to say this video is brought to you by Buckets Off Apparel. I will be leaving the link to their website down below.
I've been lucky enough to have Buckets Off send me some fresh gear from their website. They make extremely high quality graphic tees, hats, hoodies of some of your fan favorites in the minor leagues. They've also partnered with Coast Battles, Bruised and Battered, Fourth Line Voice, and many others to bring you some sick graphic tees. And also, if you order a player shirt, all the proceeds go directly to that player. So if you want to support one of your favorite players from around the league, head over to bucketsoff.com.